In today's video, we're upgrading my IceRiver KS0 Pro from stock to this so it can handle higher overclocking while staying cool. Today's video is sponsored by ASICprices.com. ASICprices.com is one of my new favorite sites to scope out true profitability and ROI rankings before I make my next ASIC purchase. Check this out. I can simply enter my current electric rate and instantly see what ASICs are best suited for me. On top of that, let's say I want to find what ASIC miner is most profitable to stack Doge and Litecoin. Just select your algo and bam, there is the Bitmain L7. ASICprices.com has taken things to the next level. Look at this. When you select a miner, look at all this amazing information. Miner statistics and overviews, historic miner prices, daily and 30-day mining revenue, trusted vendors, and much, much more. Go check out ASICprices.com today. What is going on, miners, and welcome back to the Hobbyist Miner channel. Well, this is going to be a quick one, so check this out. This is a KS0 Pro, and one of the challenges that we run into as miners is if you want to overclock this with something like the T-Swift overclocking firmware, what do you need to do? Well, it's highly recommended that you actually take off your plates in order to allow better airflow coming out. They also recommend that you put a 120mm fan facing inward. Well, think about it. You have a fan facing inward this way, and then on this side, we have two tiny little fans facing inward that way. And that, when you take off the plate, allows the air to blow outward. If you guys have done this before, you can actually put your hand there and you'd be able to feel the air pumping out of the side. Well, the guys over at the Meter Box heard my recommendation on my overclocking video, and check out what they came up with. They came up with custom 3D printed heat resistant cooling grills. Check that out. Custom made for the KS0 Pro and also for the KS0. So check these out here. So these are for the Pro and they fit really, really well. So this one here would go ahead and go right there. And then this one would be for the rear side. And then for our KS0, which is just this model here, check it out. They have these plates here and these plates here that go ahead and fit directly on here. So the nice thing is that you're able then to go ahead and instead of leaving this completely open for little fingers and things like that, I get it. I got 3 kids. You at least have something covering this here. So in this video, we're gonna go ahead and install the Meter Box IceRiver Cooling Grills on our KS0 Pro and our KS0, as well as we're going to take these AC Infinity fans and install them on each of our units to keep them cool while running, especially when you go ahead and overclock them. Check it out. Turned out awesome. So I knew you guys were gonna ask, so I had to go ahead and look it up on their site. These from the meterbox.com are printed with ABS filament. Now, I'm not a huge guru when it comes down to 3D printing, so I apologize for my lack of knowledge, but based off of what I've read and based off of questions I've asked, these are heat resistant and ready to take on the heat that these miners go ahead and pump out. So we've gone ahead and added these in, which is great. These just by itself here are a world of difference. This is really how these should have been made. So IceRiver, if you're watching, definitely should do this. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our AC Infinity. Now this is a 120 millimeter fan. It's a USB fan, plugs right in over here. And it does actually come with this controller, which is great. And it actually has an extra USB port available on it, so you don't lose it. You don't lose out on that. We're gonna take this and we're going to mount it here, but facing inward. So then all the air is going, on the fans is gonna be coming inward, and then it's gonna pump out right here through these new cooling grills from the meterbox.com. So let me get that done. All right, AC Infinity fan installed. Now, if you do get one of these, I did run to the hardware store and get these screws. I know you guys are gonna ask. I don't know the dimensions of them regarding the depth as well as the thread. I am sorry, I just took the whole unit to the hardware store and got exactly what I needed for mounting. But if you get one, if you need one of these fans, first off, I'll put it directly down below. It's available on Amazon. I don't think it's that pricey. I don't recall. They do come with this fan grill, which is nice to keep it covered from little hands. Now, you are going to want to make sure that the fan is pointing inward, so it's blowing air. So once again, air is going to blow in this way, and then these fans here, we're going to turn to 100%, are going to blow in that way. And what's going to happen is we're then going to have our air come out the front and the back of the unit for better cooling. So let me go ahead and get this plugged in. If you guys are curious, check these out. You see this? I just got these in today. So we are powering our IceRivers with a 120 watt HP server power supply with a breakout board. And then these cables are actually from our boy, the Veteran Miner over here at theveteranminer.com. It takes a 6-pin and puts it right into a barrel connector, which is awesome. So let's get this plugged in. Oh man, we are plugged in and powered up. So this fan's blowing in, those fans are blowing in, and I can put my hand all the way back here and I can feel the air coming out of this grill right now. This cooling is so much better. I love it, absolutely. Let's not waste too much time. Let's do it on the KS0. All right, KS0 is done. Now I'm not overclocking this one, so I didn't go ahead and put that additional fan on there. It couldn't hurt to go ahead and buy another one and install it, to be honest with you, because that cooling is really, really nice. But even now, I can put my hand here and feel the air coming out the side, which is great. Dude, these are, it's so funny that like something as simple as this is so effective with these IceRiver KS0 and KS0 Pros. All right, let me jump over to the computer and I'll show you guys exactly what I purchased if you guys are interested. All right, so let's take a look. So if you guys need links to any of this stuff, I'll put them directly down below in the video description as well as in the first pinned comment. So over on themeterbox.com, we have the IceRiver Cooling Grills, 3D printed, made using heat resistant ABS material. They go for $14.99 each USD, and you can get them for the KS0 Pro or the original KS0. Now, make sure that you pick the model you have because the placement of all the different ports is different between the original KS0 and the KS0 Pro. Super important to keep track of that. The second thing that we worked with today was the AC Infinity multi-fan. This here has 3 different levels, low, medium, and high, and it's USB compatible, which is perfect to plug directly into the actual IceRiver KS0 or KS0 Pro. Now, it is USB, so you can go ahead if you have one of the little block adapters, you can plug it into an outlet if you wanted to, but I run mine directly off of USB. Goes for $13.99, and it is Amazon Prime, which is awesome. It comes directly from AC Infinity. Finally, if you guys are interested in those cables that I used for powering this and you want to use a 6-pin to barrel connector and a HP server power supply, you can do that. Go over to theveteranminer.com and within their product tabs, you can find the barrel connector here, which is a 12-volt PSU 6-pin adapter. So go over and check it out at theveteranminer.com. All right, miners, that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys want to be notified when I drop my next Kaspa video, go ahead and click that bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
You know quantum computers, you know blockchain, but do you know both together? Dynex was the first platform to create a neuromorphic supercomputing blockchain-based algorithm which solves real-world problems. And the best part? Anyone can post a job, whether a company from the Global 2000, a machine learning job, or fintech and pharmaceutical. And if you don't want to program it yourself, get an expert directly at the marketplace. Run the job and be impressed by the fast result.